What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Odd Frog Chop Shop. Today we are going to be talking about some up-and-coming action figure Kickstarters and some comic book Kickstarters. As an independent toy company, we know how hard it can be, so stick around.
Welcome to the Odd Frog Chop Shop, your one-stop podcast for all things toy, design, collectible, comic book, video game, movies, pop culture, and more. And now please welcome your hosts, Kelly Greenwood and Eddie Hermosillo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Chop Shop. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good, man. Good to see you guys. It's been a bit.
It has been a minute. Got a lot of work going on with our little toy company, guys. And in the meantime, we found some other independent toy companies that have got their action figures and comic books and intellectual property out there. And today we kind of want to take a look at a couple of those and give our opinion of them. It's not an easy thing to do, and we've got a small, tiny little platform here, and we thought we'd just put these out there for the people that watch our show and see if you guys might want to check them out.
What have you guys been up to? A little check-in. Eddie, what have you been up to?
Just busy, man. It's currently summer. As a father of three, I got three kids running around, and I care for them during the day, most days, and then work evenings. But other than that, we've been trying to grind away at some of our stuff. Working at on the Chop Shop and Odd Frog stuff behind the scenes. We kind of have stuff developing, but with Comic-Con going on, we thought we'd look at other avenues or other things that we like in the same venue, in the same space that kind of tickle our fancy and that we've been dabbling in. But yeah, I've been good, man. How you been?
Been doing all right. I'm just dealing with a lot of family stuff, but grinding out auditions every time they come in. Still trying to book, man. But I'm out there doing my thing, and we're gonna be moving here in a couple of weeks, so I got to reset up my studio. I'm actually kind of excited. It'll be a little quieter space. The space I'm in right now isn't bad. I mean, it's broadcast quality because I've been broadcast.
Make it work.
But the new place is even quieter still, so I'm pretty stoked about that. The small things in life for a voice actor, keep those leaf blowers away.
Yeah.
What about you, Kel?
Yeah, man, for me, it's summertime right now, so I'm getting to kind of put a lot of extra time into some of the other projects we've got that we're working on here at Odd Frog Entertainment. And one of the things I've been doing a lot is pouring molds, silicone molds, and kind of perfecting that process on a small scale. And yeah, speaking of Comic-Con, comics have always been like my first love. I have way too many of them that I've been carrying around for way too many years. Yeah, got all this. And of course, my Uncle Buzz, friend of the show, Odd Frog affiliate, of course. And he's got, it's like a library of comic books.
Literally.
You can walk through halls almost. So yeah. So we're really into that kind of stuff. And today we want to look at some Kickstarter action figures and other comics and on the market, on the verge of being released that, we stumbled across, some actually that are like based here local to the Southern California area down the street, in fact. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll take a look at them some here. What do we have?
You want me to pull that up, Eddie?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, sure. Comics, because we just talked about comics. Let's jump into comics. So this comic, I just came across it a couple of days ago, actually, not too long ago. It's actually called Florence and Normandy. It's written by award-winning author Rodney Barnes, illustrated by.
And what is Florence and Normandy for people that don't live in LA?
Your section down here, down the street, maybe like 10 minutes away from here, where the infamous 92 riots happened. It's the 92 LA riots. There's been a lot. It's a place of history. It's down near South Central. It's in the area. There's a lot of people that that have made it out from this area. And Exhibit is actually co-produced, co-author, he's on
says
here.
it's written by Exhibit and Rodney
They
Barnes.
are written by both of them, co-author Exhibit and Rodney Barnes. And so, like, yeah, I don't know, just it looks really cool. It's based here locally in Los Angeles. I love the artwork.
Yeah, the art looks amazing.
It's the story of a young engineer, black man, and a police who come together to join. They have to put their differences aside to battle this giant alien threat, which is seems to be prominent in movie and theater and in the news, everything right now. It looks pretty cool. Again, I love the art style, and I can't wait to get my hands on a copy of it. And I've just been working away on a few things. I've actually garnished the attention of Rodney Barnes on Instagram by liking a few, commenting on a few pictures, and he's liked it here and there. So I'm trying to get a hold of him and his team at what is it? Zombie Love
Studios.
Yes, sir. So I've been
Zombie Love Studios
reaching away. That's his his publishing company. So we have things working on behind the scene. We're dabbling here and there. So being based out of LA, I think it's very near and dear to my heart. Working on something like this, especially with Exhibit, Rodney Barnes, and I think Exhibit being the original Pimp My Ride guy kind of flows in with the Chop Shop. It could definitely help us out in more avenues than one. Showcasing our talents here at Odd Frog and just tapping into other markets. I think it's a good. I'm excited about this. So. Yeah,
it looks really cool. I mean, a gnarly looking alien too. I mean,
yeah, good story.
Because so many villains and aliens can be generic, and when you see that kind of non-humanoid alien, that's just. I mean, in the hatching, if you can zoom in on that and look at the hatching that guy's doing, like that's impressive.
It's badass. I love the art. Like there's been very limited releases of what the comic looks like. There's a couple of videos on there. The videos are pretty cool. They show a bit more. Like I've been taking like screenshots and getting creative with it. It's cool. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Eddie, you could play this guy.
I think we almost look alike. I think
he kind of looks like you.
Close resemblance, man.
Gee,
nowadays you can make it all work.
No, that looks really good.
Yeah.
So
go for it.
I was going to say, so we've decided that since we've got we've tried the Kickstarter and we have the Bandito for pre-order today, no non-refundable deposits. I have to throw that in there, right? oddfrogentertainment.com. But we decided that there's plenty of artists out there that are trying to get their art, get their toys, get their comics, get their projects out there to the masses, and we know how long that process can be. So we decided that we're going to find one, maybe hopefully each time we chat, and put them out there and try and get a little traction, help them get a little traction. These are people we don't even know, but we see some of their products and we're like, that's pretty cool. Let's put it out there.
We actually know some of them. I've actually spoken. The next one we're talking about, I've actually spoken to some of the creators, and we've messaged back and forth with a few of them. But throw it up there. The first one, Brutal Realm. It's been going around quite a lot. Real popular. They've been on a lot of podcasts and been doing their rounds, and they're putting in their work in the community. But yeah, these figures look pretty cool. They have a whole thing lined up. Brutal Toys. Realm Toys. Oh, no audio.
Nope. Yeah. Oh, stupid ad. Hold on a second. Let me put some audio on here.
Let's get that audio up there.
Yeah.
And I'll say about this one, shout out to Mark Morton
Jason
from Action Figure Atorium on YouTube. He's where I became aware of this Kickstarter. He does this pretty often where he looks and reviews the Kickstarters. And he's got a great perspective if you're into toys or if you're a small toy company. He talks about this stuff from like a marketing perspective, which is pretty interesting. So
definitely takes time. Like if like I got wind of these, got hold of these guys, or just kind of like found out about them almost like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, when they started posting like this art here. and they started gaining a lot of attention. And based on the art,
the mystical land of Terran must create alliances.
So I don't know what's going on with the audio. I haven't turned
hear
it
it.
on.
Lord General who controls
you can?
a deadly
Yeah.
army of
Oh,
assassins.
okay. Well, ironically,
born
I
from the
can't.
very
so.
shadows.
General Grimskull and his Shadar army
Seek
Tell
to
me if you want me
envelop
to
the
pause it.
world in darkness.
This is
and
perfect.
only our heroes can stop them. Ogun, the god of
You're
iron,
badass.
bends iron to his command to create the most fantastical weapons. His shield, with a mind of its own, is even more powerful than any weapon that he has ever forged. Cronin, the destined barbarian king. He is everything
I
the
dig
lesser
the,
men of this realm aspire
kind
to
of
be.
classic
Yet
80s
he must
bodybuilder
become
physiques.
more,
Yeah.
much more,
He-Man
if he is
style.
to fulfill
Yeah.
his destiny. Cronin, the beguiled barbarian. 3 wicked witches thought they could
Nice.
enslave the demon of death in his body. They lost their heads that day, and now that he is freed, so many more will too. Though these heroes, and even reluctant heroes,
Quite
seem
literally.
invincible, they must face an evil that is unstoppable in its conquest across the realm.
Yeah, great character design.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. I love the way they were
The
able to
cold,
like really.
calculating
General Grimskull and his shadow army, the Shadar.
However, our heroes here
You can see some of
more
the
than anything
influences,
else
for
to
sure.
face the unstoppable forces of evil. By backing this exciting barbaric new toy line from Realm Toys, there is so much more from the brutal realm that we are going to bring you. Let's get brutal.
Yeah, look at those shoulders. I want to talk about those in a minute.
So yeah, that's good. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
watching the evolution of that was pretty dope. Like from the concept art to the way they narrowed their designs to then seeing them like showcase the turns and the style guides, and I mean it was pretty dope. And then when they finally came out with the prototypes and people started taking pictures of these, watching it go, and now it's on Kickstarter Live. Pretty
Yeah.
badass, man.
Brutal Realms.
Brutal, yeah. Realm Toys.
Yeah, I think Deadman was the first one to send us the image and the video of the shoulder articulation, which is really, really interesting. And so it's this double shoulder joint, but it's like 2 ball joints. So it goes in, it looks like regular action figure shoulders, but then it actually pops out a little bit to get that reach around and dynamic pose, which is
And like
really, really cool.
Axe swing through, you know.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. No, really, really cool. And
Do you
like
have
I said,
images of the Kickstarter?
I don't.
Oh, let me
Kelly
see. I
should
think
at
I
least
may.
can- All right.
you know, it's like a more brutal He-Man kind of thing, which I think how can you complain about that?
Right.
Yeah. And it looks like the paint, all the colors are done well. You know, that's always a thing for me. Like,
So
do the colors
going
work?
live right now on Kickstarter. They're at about almost a quarter of the way funded.
Nice.
That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a goal. 140. They're at about 35,000 or 140,000. But I mean, these things.
Toys.
Yeah, these things look pretty rad. I love the art, the style. Watching these things come, the color. They
How
definitely
many points of articulation?
32 points, 112 scale.
I could fit in the bandito.
Not a cheap toy to make.
Well,
You know, I think people forget that like
it's very pricey. Whew.
it's $18,000 to $25,000, especially with all
shit.
the gear for tooling.
Oh, gun. Scroll back
So
up.
I like the story, how they have like a background story to each character, and it's kind of based off a certain.
Love the colors on that.
Scroll back up to
Part of the
Ogun
world.
because
Okay.
the book that I did, Bad Juju,
Uh-huh.
he worshipped the god Ogun.
Oh,
There we go. Look at that.
Ogun was his protector. Yeah. It's like my god
From
Ogun
West Africa
protects me.
mythology.
6 degrees from Brutal Realm.
Nice.
So I love they definitely pulled off, the art. And
I love the color
resemblance in
scheme on this.
Dude, yeah. The shading, color scheme is really good. The green, I love the green. Fan of the green.
We've got the prototype here.
Yeah, definitely. See,
Conan the
chrome.
Beguiled.
So for the price range, yeah, like this is definitely perfect. I think nowadays this is, you know, what you would expect on the market, $36.
Let's look at that prototype.
This one?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny. I remember, you know, even our price, when we set our price, it's funny that like for some reason it always appears better to be like if they would have gone like $35.99. It's just marketing, and like 36 like I don't know why rounding that cent down to the 99 cents always somehow looks like you're getting a better deal.
Yeah.
Which is like it's always, I'm not saying, you know, but it's like definitely something we notice just price wise, and it's, you know, something now that it's kind of like I'm remembering back we learned it in school at Otis, you know, like kind of always like not always wanting to have like a solid rounded off price. But
I've heard plenty of people like say something's $14.99 and they're like, oh, it's only $14. Like,
yeah, instead of saying
really?
15, you know what I'm saying? It's only, yeah, what I'm saying, exactly.
They've been marketing like that since marketing began, I think.
14K printer. Well, it's actually 13.25K.
Yeah, so then you round it up, then that sounds good.
Yep.
I love this with these bigger characters though, having the ability to pose it that dynamically with a chunkier character like that is really impressive.
Well, I think some of that too is with that torso, like split right at the mid gut, being able to pivot that way.
Yeah, I like how they had the thigh swivel, and then the thigh cut works.
Yeah,
and they have all the accessories.
Better than most I've seen.
Yeah,
well, this is probably my favorite one right here.
That's what I'm saying. These are like tier unlockables. When you like, these are chief. Yeah, when you start getting to these, oh man, see, color scheme on these. Cool. These are like, you don't see very native toy lines to make it. You know what I'm saying? Which would be kind of cool to see, like. Origins from different like an origins line, like, but you know, from nation or that'd be kind of dope, which is basically what they're doing here, you know. Con and
that's smart.
Cool, man.
theming each one out.
Exactly. I love that.
Very cool.
Yeah, really nice job with the color schemes. Like I was saying, it's always important to me.
Yeah, I think they got a really good team behind this whole, from like marketing to design. I know various of the sculptors. I follow various of
Grimskull.
This dude, it's like Darth Vader meets Conan.
Skeletor.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. It's just
it's great.
You know, when you put it that way, that shit is like the best of all villens come together.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Is you can see some of the influences for sure. But
that is rad, though.
Yeah.
See, I love this, like lightsaber style.
Grimskull.
Yeah, and they have the variations, which is really smart.
Yeah. And then they also have female bucks.
Yeah.
Trying to Kickstarter, nice. Check them out. Brutal Realm Toys. Very, very, very cool project going on. Digging it.
All right, yeah, that is a cool one. Anything kind of Conan, He-Man, you know, I'm always into the brutal stuff.
Yeah, I see Skeletor behind your shoulder. So
yeah, this way, my oversized Skeletor. This is an extra big one.
There's also one I came across while we were looking through. Like, there's also various ones that were even like funded already.
Until next time, He-Man.
It's pretty good, Mikey. I got that when I was at Mattel. Nice. One day, my engineer comes up and he's like, "You like He-Man, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Come with me." And he takes me back to this closet back in the giant, design center. And he opens the door and just starts handing me brand new He-Man in the boxes. And I'm just like, what? Thank you.
Perks of working.
Did Mattel have an employee store?
Yeah.
They did. Well,
they have it. Yeah. They have a toy store that they'll open. What is it? It's like one Friday a month. They open it like 2 hours early for the employees, and they bring stuff out of the warehouse that has been in there. Some of it's been in there for 60 years.
Wow.
Like Barbies from, you'll find stuff. So yeah, and it's like a lot
down the street, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So half your paycheck was gone at least once a month.
A lot of times. Yeah. They had a good little system going on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's your check. Thanks for it back.
Yeah, give us
some of it back.
Yeah.
Even at the studios, they have rooms like that. Like when I was interning at Spin Master, they have these just giant rooms where, like, say you're working at like the action figure section or the Hot Wheels section or the preschool section. You enter this, like, it's kind of like an office space, but it's literally, it looks like as soon as you walk in, it's just shelves, like, and it's all arranged like it would be at the store with all their product, and it's cool. Like, it's pretty freaking badass, man.
Yeah. It's fun, definitely fun environments to work in.
Yeah,
For sure. That's what we're trying to develop. You know, we're trying to get our roots grounded, our roots cemented here where all these companies were founded. And so, you know, we got wheels turning, we got our wheels on the ground, and then, you know, throughout all our trials and tribulations, you know, definitely think we'll get there.
So we have another one here, another Kickstarter. Kelly, you want to talk this one up a little bit?
Yeah, so I just kind of came across this one looking for, you know, again, for just up and coming artists. And this one was interesting for a couple reasons. It looks to be in 1/12, but it's not articulated. So it's kind of a mixture of the worlds that we've been dabbling in, right? Like action figures, but also designer toys. So this one's just interesting to me, and we'll see what you guys think, whether, you know, you think
Kickstarter
action figure versus
you can hear the audio. I don't know why you can't hear it, but
we can hear it.
Yeah, as long as you guys can hear it, that's what counts.
Campaign. My name is. What is going on, everyone? This is my very first Kickstarter campaign. My name is Sam. I am the artist, writer, and creator of Blood Shadow, and I am extremely excited to even announce this project. So this is a big step for me. I'm 29 years old, based out of Los Angeles, California, and this is my very first toy. So I'm pretty much starting a toy line at 29 on YouTube. And with the help of you all, we can get this project, you can bring this project to life. So you will be able to get both, you know, my toys, comic books, even a plushie, because my same manufacturer not only just make toys, but they also make plushies also. I love plushies. I love toys. Anything that is collectible related.
Smart.
But for the most part, the main focus is
reminiscent of
this will be
Jones.
a 6-inch vinyl figure, a PVC figure, almost like a designer toy. What is going on?
So now did that articulate? I didn't see any articulate.
It's like a statue.
Yeah.
It's a resin statue.
Yeah, so it's basically like a designer toy, but I think that's really smart because it kind of establishes the character in the marketplace for him, right? Without the expense. Right. He's not asking for that much. You know, I think it's $15,000 he's asking for to get it made. And
I'm pulling up the Kickstarter right
now. I was
now.
just gonna try to do the same thing. There's another one I want to probably showcase I stumbled across that's similar to that. And it's already funded. I think setting like a smaller goal and having like it's actually smart because you, like you said, you get your name out there, you get the brand out there, you establish the character, you have something tangible, which is smart.
Yeah.
So the Kickstarter, it's like a resin statue. It's introduces a character, art by Sam.
Okay, 6 inches
sculpted.
Tall. Comes with a detachable weapon. Wait, what does that say? We want to add more detachable weapons as we reach our stretch goals.
Stretch goals, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool character design as well. I love the colors. I love how the red blood stands out on the yellow. It's simple, but it's really dynamic. Yeah. Yep.
And again, you're getting something out there, and it's nice spots work.
Mm-hmm. It may not be articulated, but there's some really nice drapery work going on with the sculpt. And I dig it.
Look up Run on Kickstarter right now if you can on that same tab. It's this one.
I want to see the comic book.
The tiers. Okay. Yeah, see, he has all kinds of merch.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
it's nice looking Kickstarter
right
too.
there.
Lots of information.
2 tiers.
Ships to anywhere in the world, $85. But he's got let's see here. I'm gonna
go back to the top. What are the goals and how much is close?
He's at $39.80. He's trying to get to $15,000. He started this 19 days ago, so he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
He has 19 days to go left. He has 19 days left.
Oh, 19 days to go.
He has either 30 or 45.
Okay, so he needs a little momentum, but it's doable.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Blood Shadow figure, if you guys like it.
Based in LA, check it out for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you want me
The
to look
other
up?
one
Eddie?
is called Ace Blade, I think.
Ace Blade.
One word.
Oh, fine.
That one. See, almost similar. Not similar, but he's a guy. He's a character. He's a independent artist. Came out
This
with
guy here?
Yeah. See, his goal was a lot smarter, and it's already funded, and he still has 5 days to go. Like that's making something happen for a low goal is kind of cool, you know. Like that's I guess he has his first little character. Again, it's a start, you know, being able to get your name out there and having something.
I wonder how he got it down that cheap.
That's why I brought it up. You know, I'm not like what are
it looked articulated in the
look at the tiers real quick.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, see. Digital copies, physical copies of the comic book, 23 physical copies sold. Keep going. What else did he sell?
Fourth Wall Universe card set, $10.
Sold one of those. So it looks it's all probably like I see how many figures. He sold 6 figures for $20 a pop. So they have to be like customized, potentially kit bashed, made or poured red, you know. That is pretty cool because it looks a lot like his artwork. So
yeah, Ace Blade.
But even merch, he got shirts out.
It's a Wolverine cover. That's it's an homage cover to Wolverine #1.
See, so that's pretty cool. You know,
pretty cool. I'd like to understand the process. You know, more, you know, to understand how he's able to get an articulated character, you know, just to, I'm thinking it's cast.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. It has to be kit bash cast, you
which is totally legit.
For sure. It's a start into the market. It's how it's a way of making it in there. So. Pretty dope.
He doesn't have a whole lot of info on the toy itself, so. It looks like card sets and comics mostly, but very cool though. I like it. And
I mean, we're ready to print some of our stuff too. You know, it gives us ideas, get some stuff printed, and you know, why not?
Well, and he already surpassed his goal pretty big.
Yeah, getting zines.
We've had such a hard focus on this car for the last year and a half. You know that it's just like been blinders, you know, horse blinders.
Yeah,
but. You know, now with this summer and a lot of our other ideas kind of slowly percolating and the Bandito being on tour and stuff like that, it's like, okay, cool. We've had a lot of time to kind of start prototyping and bringing some of these other ideas to life, but we're going to keep that to ourselves. And guys, thanks for hanging out with us and hope you enjoyed the show today. And,
I'd like to throw some out there.
Yeah.
Next week, August 4th, we're going to be being interviewed about the Bandito. We'll be interviewed about the Bandito, about Odd Frog Entertainment, about us as an entity, as a company on the Latin. Let me double check. I don't want to butcher their name. Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast. Again, we'll be on there August 4th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with
Say
Tony.
the name and date again, Eddie. That's a long name.
All right, we'll be on the podcast with Tony from the Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast.
Awesome.
Check them out. On Wall Street Chop Shop on Instagram and Odd Frog Entertainment on Instagram. I'm sure you're going to post plenty of links to let people know where you're going to be.
Working on it. Again, we'll be part. You know, they do toy photography. They talk about action figures. And, you know, being Latino myself, I'm just trying to tap into other communities, other avenues, you know, and make it happen on all fronts. You know, we have products that appeal to everybody and trying to tap in and, you know, create a community of our own here.
Absolutely. Again, guys, thanks for joining us. If you like what we did today, please like and subscribe. It helps what we're doing, helps keep us all motivated. And just trying to spread some love in the community, guys. Any last words, guys?
Just have a great week, everyone. Good to see you guys. And happy birthday, Eddie.
Yeah, thanks. Today is Sunday the 28th. Yesterday was my birthday. Thanks.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
sure,
man.
yeah, go check out oddfrogentertainment.com. The Bandito's up. You know, we're trying to push those buttons, make it go. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Have a happy day, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the Odd Frog Chop Shop podcast. This episode is brought to you by MLCvoice.com and OddFrogEntertainment.com. Theme music is Burlesque Heartache by RKVC. Please remember to rate and subscribe. Until next time, keep creating and keep playing.